huge limestone wood pillars. I mean, it's got a lot of character. It also has a lot of paranormal claims associated with it. Lots of people have all kinds of things to say. The windows opening and closing on their own, lights going on and off, the radios coming on their own, bed sheets moving. You know, because we have such a large number of people that come through here on a yearly basis, there's also a large number of claims. We have the Indian burial mounds and also a graveyard on site. So, you know, it just kind of fosters an atmosphere where things like that can happen. When we were approached by a paranormal investigative team to come and see about these claims at the lodge, you know, we jumped on board. So now we conduct these investigations periodically, and people really enjoy them, and we have more and more activity that just keeps stacking up.
This is what we call an overnight event. What we do is guests come, we provide them, we give them a brief history of the lodge, give them a tour of the lodge. And then what we do is we show them how to use the equipment, and then we basically turn them loose and they can actually do their own paranormal investigation. The initial tour kind of points out hot spots in the lodge itself. And then we kind of point them in that general direction, and then they can expand from there. And then we have other members of our group that join them and help them, aid them, and then actually join in the fun too. So.
The reason we came here to Pere Marquette was, of course, Mark said we were invited here, but there is a lot of activity. People have witnessed a gentleman sitting in one of the booths towards the fireplace. Other things in the main lobby area, there's supposedly a woman who sits in the far corner area of the room. Just minding her own business, just sitting there, and if you get close, she'll just disappear. The pool area is really interesting. We found out recently that a renovation took place back in about 1985, and they added an indoor pool, and the pool itself was actually built supposedly on top of a Indian burial ground. Now, I believe they actually had to get, I don't know if it was the EPA or some government archaeologists or somebody, they had to actually come in here to approve, actually do a digging and approve that there was nothing going to be disturbed, and that's when they were allowed to put the pool in. So that's quite interesting. And also in the pool area now, there's supposedly voices are heard in there, splashes, things moving in the water. And there's a couple of rooms upstairs in the original section of the hotel, built back in the 30s, and those rooms experience all sorts of things. Things move, windows open and close by themselves. I'm not sure if there's shadow figures, but there's orbs and all sorts of interesting things. You have to remember, this place was founded, or this area was first occupied by the Illini tribe of Indians, and this was actually a village, one of their villages in the area. Now, if you think about that, the Illini Indians, this was a village for hundreds of years. You know, I don't know how long. And supposedly, per the history books, there's about 160 plus burial sites on this entire 8,000 acres of property here, and a lot of marshlands, a lot of hills, and some of these little mounds out there, those could be very well still Indian burial grounds.
For me, it's just the paranormal is more of a personal endeavor. I want to experience it for myself, and as long as I believe what I witnessed, that's good enough for me.
It's exciting when you're looking for something that's not there, basically, and all of a sudden something happens that you cannot explain.
But the feeling when you realize you're not alone anymore. When you're in an abandoned,
absolutely.
I do a lot of urban exploration. I explore a lot of abandoned buildings, and you go into an old abandoned building, and all of a sudden the hair on the back of your neck stands up. You realize, or you hear something behind you as you're clearing your steps. You kind of hear something continue to walk behind you. You just realize at that moment, I'm not the only one